Hi, I'm Attorney Ben Schwartz. I've got a question from Will in Milford, Delaware. Will wrote in. He said he thinks he's got a real stumper, like we're going to play Stump the Attorney. But Will, you're going to find out I got an answer for every question you can send me. The question is, if I'm injured on the job, I'm taken to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctor commits malpractice. Is that a workers' comp case or a medical malpractice case? The answer is yes. The answer is it is a workers' comp case and it is a medical malpractice case. If you're injured on the job, you have a right to make a claim under your employer's workers' compensation insurance, and you're entitled to a bunch of things. If it's a Delaware workers' comp case, I'll give you some examples of those things. You're entitled to payment of your medical expenses that are reasonable and necessary as a result of the work injury. You're entitled to what's called total disability lost wages, lost wages while you're out of work as a result of the injuries sustained in the on-the-job accident. You're entitled to compensation for your permanent functional impairment, your permanent bodily impairment. You're entitled to compensation for things like disfigurement or scarring. And there are other things that you can get in a workers' comp case. If you are taken to the hospital and the doctor at the hospital commits malpractice and causes further injury, as long as it's foreseeable that that could happen as a result of the on-the-job injury, you can claim the injuries from the malpractice as part of the workers' comp claim. Now, conversely, the fact that you're injured on the job in the first place, that doesn't stop you from also having a medical malpractice case. But what you're going to need to know is that there's a system of liens and credits in a Delaware on-the-job injury case. So if workers' comp pays you lost wages for being out due to the botched surgery, for example, then you make a medical malpractice case and you claim lost wages from being out as a result of the botched surgery. You've already been paid under workers' comp. You have to pay back the workers' comp insurance company. That's the simplest explanation I can give. If the workers' comp insurance company paid for medical bills resulting from the botched surgery, then in the botched surgery case, you claim the medical bills again, and you are receiving an award for that. You've got to pay back the workers' comp carrier. So it does get rather complicated when you have an on-the-job injury, and there's also a negligence case resulting from the on-the-job injury, but it's something that we deal with quite often in my office. So good attempt at stumping the lawyer with a complicated question, but for every complicated question, I have a complicated answer that I'll be more than happy to give you. If you have a complicated question, or I would prefer a simple question about the law or legal practice or personal injury litigation, please send me an email. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com. Thanks for watching.